Hi guys, welcome back. Now, the last time I'd made a video on the cryptocurrency portfolio, the Bitcoin halving event had not happened. That's now happened, so I thought it'd be interesting just to take a quick look at the price and see what the price has done leading up to the Bitcoin halving, because I know there was a massive amount of hype and lots of sort of FOMO and people wanting to buy, and lots of people who don't really actually understand what cryptocurrency or the blockchain or Bitcoin or anything is, but just wanted to get in because there'd been so much hype built up around this event. So when I signed into the Coinbase app, there is a little widget here which I thought was really, really good because it explains in really simple terms for anyone who didn't really understand what the halving was, exactly what it is, so I could just go through it. So obviously it says Bitcoin halving is coming soon. Obviously it's happened now. So it's a 50% decrease in the production of new Bitcoin, essentially. So yeah, so this says today 12.5 new Bitcoin are produced every 10 minutes or so. So this month, so meaning when now the halving's happened, obviously this is now half of that figure. So the decrease in supply is programmed to happen every 4 years. This is when it happens. So having to make new Bitcoin more scarce, and history has shown that scarcity can impact demand, price, etc. So that is, in a nutshell, all it is. And if we have a look at the price, you'll probably see that from when I made the last video, I think last week or something, the price hasn't massively changed that much. And if we look back what happened towards the end of last week, so this is Friday, we did go well over £8,000, and we did tip over that magical $10,000 mark. And then we had a massive instant drop. So just a quick dump, essentially. It's a nice word, isn't it? And since then, just been pretty much trading sideways, really, on about 7,000 average, I'd say. So what does this mean for the future, really? Well, before I get into that, let's just have a quick look at, remember I said about it's interesting to look at the price in dollars. So yeah, $8,900. If we go back to the weekly chart, so as you can see, it just ticked over 10,000, so $10,002. So it's shown that it can break back through this 10,000, but a lot of it looks like this was just people trying to get in and being suckered in a little bit, and then obviously everyone sold and took some profit at that point. So I'll nip back over to here. So yeah, what does this probably mean for the price of Bitcoin in the future then? Well, personally, and this is not financial advice, and whatever you invest in something, you've got to be prepared that this isn't money you need or anything like that. You have to make your own financial decisions. But personally, over the long run, I'm thinking like 5 years or whatever, I can see Bitcoin going much, much higher. Just essentially because I think it's going to be a sort of a safe haven, like it is going to be the digital gold. And it just comes back down to that argument of what gives something intrinsic value. What gives gold its intrinsic value, what gives the fiat paper money we use intrinsic value, what gives you stock its intrinsic value, especially if it's something that's a brand or something like that. So without going too far into it, obviously the fundamentals of it, which if you are ever going to invest in something, you need to really understand what the fundamentals are of Bitcoin. And again, I'll leave a link to the Bitcoin white paper, the original white paper for the actual full idea and the blockchain and exactly what it is. And it's well worth reading if you're interested in buying Bitcoin. But yeah, I can see this going up in the future just because of it does become more scarce, and there'll always be the same amount of Bitcoin in circulation. So it's one of those things. And yeah, we've looked at the stats. We can see that the actual number of wallets and stuff are increasing. And yeah, it's very interesting for the long run. But what I'll do is, well, I'll come back with another video with my stock portfolio update, because I've been selling a few things this week, because even though there's been bad news coming out, prices have been going up still, which, yeah, very, very odd. But there is obviously this delay between news coming out and prices usually. So we'll be interesting to see how the next 3-6 months are going to play out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and speak to you all soon.